Hey guys. So it is Monday, June 10th. Um, it's 8 o'clock, obviously in my car, and it's Monday, so we're at Taekwondo. I just dropped her off. I got her schedule for next week, and it's, yeah, they've got her on like full time right away, which is good. She'll adjust. I mean, the first couple of days are going to be really rough for her, but she'll adjust, and it actually works well with my schedule. And it's going to force both of us to wake up early because she has to be there at 8:30, and we live an hour away with traffic, and with rush hour traffic, an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes away. So that is going to be interesting. We need to practice this week, getting our asses up at like 5:30. She'll at least need to be up at like 7. Like at least the next couple of days, I need to start getting her to bed early and getting her up early. For those who may not know, and I may not have ever really talked about this, but we homeschool Julie, so she's never really had to follow any kind of real schedule. So this is going to be a big dose of reality for her. But she was super excited about it when she had the orientation, and I mean, when she came out, she was so excited, and that's something I don't see in her often. I mean, she's a teenager, so to see that much enthusiasm about something from her, I was just like, oh, good. I think I've made the right decision. So anyway, so that's good news. So that was something that was weighing on my mind today too, because I was a little stressed out about how the logistics of everything was going to work. How was I going to get her to her job, and then me get to work, and me be able to keep up with everything? It was starting to stress me out a little bit, mainly because the schedule was supposed to have come out over the weekend, and never got a schedule. So apparently it got sent, but it never got to me, so they're resending it. But she could tell me she saw it on the schedule. So yeah, so that's one stress off my mind. But I'm making the video now, mainly because I didn't have a chance to do it today. But the topic of this video is, the struggle is real, y'all. I mean, every day isn't, rainbows and unicorn poop and everything like that in between. Today's been a struggle, not gonna lie. I mean, the sun's coming out now, which is nice. It rained pretty much all day yesterday, and it rained a lot this morning. But I don't think it was the weather that really had me down. I had a good weekend, and I've had a stellar past couple of weeks. I've been working really hard and doing so well, and I'm still doing well. And when I went to bed last night, I felt really good about the video I put up, and I brought on 2 challengers. Like, things are good. And I woke up this morning, and my mood was completely crap. Just, you could call it like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Yeah, that's absolutely what the frick I felt like. And it's how I felt all day, and I've tried to shake it off all day. And just being in my head, and not even just being in my freaking head, to be honest with you. This is going to kind of be a little bit of a telling of a, like, kind of a bit of a more personal kind of video, I guess. Life is a struggle, and everybody's got their struggles. It could be anything. It could be weight. It could be relationships. It could be work. It could be financial. And, my coping mechanism for the past 20 plus years has been, whenever things got shitty, I would just eat food. And real talk right now, and being honest, in a situation like in a day that I've had like today, while she was in Taekwondo, There's a Popeyes. There's Panera. There's an Asian food store, like a Asian restaurant. There's an Italian restaurant right here. And there's a Papa John's. I have been known that while she's in Taekwondo to order food, sit in my car by myself, thinking no one sees me, nobody knows, because car food doesn't count, and sit here and eat my feelings. And I haven't had this urge in a long time. Well, oops. My lighting is starting to get a little wonky donk. So I'm going to try and fix it so it stops going in and out. Maybe that's better. Okay. But yeah, I literally would sit here in the car by myself and eat my feelings. Because sure as hell wasn't going to fix anything. But sure as hell made me feel better for about 10 minutes until after it would be done, and then I would feel like shit for doing it. Because I can't tell you how many times, every time I would drive home from work. I mean, this is a real confessional. I guess they call it the car time confession here. But even on my way home from work, I'd be just stressed and in a bad mental place, like just hating life and hating my job and the situation, because I'd be stuck in freaking traffic for an hour and a half and just miserable. Well, couldn't change the situation. I couldn't change my job. I can't, because I need my job. I'm the only one, like it's all the financial side, it's all on me. So I can't change my job. I can't just quit it. Can't move my house. I can't, there are things I can't change. But what I could do was, there was one drive-through that was convenient on my way from work into home, and it was Taco Bell. And literally just about every day that I would drive home from work, I'd go through that drive-through and I'd get food and I'd eat it and be very happy and content the rest of the way home. Wad it up in the back, put it in the back, and nobody would know. I knew, but no, I didn't. Because then I would come in and act like nothing had happened and have dinner. And that's how I coped. That's how I've coped all this time. And that's why I'm in the situation that I'm in. And that's why I'm working so hard not to go back to that. But today was one of those days that felt like I could easily go back into an old habit. And I don't like that feeling, because I thought I'd worked past that. So that's why I'm talking to you guys, to keep me from doing that right now, because it'd be very easy for me to do that and nobody would know. Nobody have to know. I wouldn't tell anybody. It'd just be me that would know that. But I'm very happy to say, because I never really talked about it much, but emotionally eating, binge eating, big time. And I've done that. I've done the secret eating, the hiding and eating, how much I'm eating, hiding that from people. I've done that going back to as young as I can remember, like 8 years old. I can remember doing that. And I did that my whole childhood. And it was, I couldn't control the things going on around me. I couldn't, and that was my way of, I could control making myself feel good for a little while. And food always was there, It's not a healthy thing. It really isn't. So today, I wake up late. I'm already behind the gun. I have so much work, like my day job kind of work, that's backed up behind me. There's no support. There's no help at work. And it just is like, I was doing it, because of just the whole environment in it and the fact that they aren't willing to get me anyone else right now, or like there isn't anyone else right now, my heart's just not in it. It just isn't in it. And when your heart's not in it and you're not loving what you're doing, and then people breathing down your neck, you just want to really throw your hands up and say, screw it all, and I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. But you can't. And so you feel kind of trapped. And it's a shitty feeling to have. And I try. And that was the first thing dealing with. And then the other thing is like dealing with financial. Like, it's stressful, and everybody's in that same situation. I know everybody's got their struggles with it and everything. And, you know, I do good most days. Like, I do the best I can do. And I worry about the things it's a constant mantra that I have to go through, a constant thing in my head. It's like, you know, only worry about the things that you can fix right now. Fix the ones that you can, or take care of the ones you can, and then, you know, you do the best, and the next paycheck, you take care of the others, you know. But every once in a while, and you can do that, and you can do that for a while, and that's what I've been doing, you know, mentally, and on days that you're strong and you're mentally strong, and you can just push past the little things that might pop up and like kind of try and derail you a little bit. And then other days the shit just piles so high that you're just like, you can't dig out, you know. And so the moral of the story is, you know, everybody has their days, everybody has their moments, and not every day is going to be a good day. Not every day is going to be, as my coach told me earlier, because I had sent her a message, and I was like, I just was really needing to kind of vent out to somebody. But even to her, I didn't really vent. I just basically told her, I was like, you know, today's just not a day for me. It's just not a good day, and I don't exactly know why, what exact reason that it's triggered the way it was today, why I haven't been able to pull myself out of the funk. Because nothing has changed between yesterday or today. Nothing changed. Except for my mood, apparently. But she responded back to me, and she's like, you know, I'm glad you shared it. You know, she's like, it makes me more human, because not every day is or rainbows and unicorns. So today was a day of not being all rainbows and unicorns for me. And I just want to share that with you guys, because we all have those days, and those are the days where you have to constantly remind yourself why you're doing things that you've been doing that have been positives in your life. And you just got to keep digging through and hold strong, hold steady. Do anything you can to distract yourself, and, you know, positive affirmations, personal development, reading some inspirational quotes, whatever you got to do, get through it. I haven't binged. Like I said, the reason that I popped on here is I'll kill two birds with one stone, because I wanted to get my video done before I got home, but also to keep me accountable and keep me from doing anything that I'm going to regret. I'm very proud of the fact that even though I've been having an off day mentally, my food has still been in check. I had my Shakeology with peanut butter and frozen bananas this morning, and I had a flatbread, or not flatbread, but like a whole wheat pita with spinach, and cut up leftover tenderloin, because we still had leftovers. And I gave it a try again, and I talked about this yesterday in the vlog about how I'd cut out, or in the day before, where I cut out dairy, and that when I was doing the wraps before, that I was doing ranch dressing in there. I tried it again today. I was like, okay, let me try it one more time. Let me just see. Maybe it wasn't the ranch. Oh no. It's definitely the ranch. Ranch is out. Ranch is off the table. Can't have it. Because, yep, nope. Just can't have it. But this is how we learn. And this is how we, through the process of elimination, this is how we find out what our body likes and what it doesn't like. So, again, I can eat it. It's just knowing how it's going to make me feel is what is going to be the determining factor in if I eat it or not. So I'm most likely going to avoid ranch going forward. One more thing off the list. But anyway, this is getting a little longer than I had anticipated. So yeah, there was a little bit of real talk in there for you guys, giving you a little bit more insight into, you know, what has gotten me to this point, if you will. Having talked about it and brought it, you know, it's feeling a little bit better. One other thing that I did decide that I'm going to do is, because again, I need to gain control over situations and things like that, and that could be a problem to some people, and some people's opinion, it may be a problem. However, my stress over my financial situation is controlling my life too much. And the only way I know to fix it is to make more money. So I have decided that tomorrow, I'm going to reach back out to the assisted living home that I worked at part-time. And I'm going to see if they have any positions open on the weekends again and go back to working weekends as a certified nursing assistant. So yeah, I will go back to working 7 days a week, but it's okay. It'll be temporary, and until I feel like I've gotten control of everything, then I can go back to part-time. So I hope that you all had a much better Monday than I did. And if you didn't have a very good Monday, know that tomorrow's a new day. Wake up and just have the best positive outlook. Like, put today behind you, because tomorrow will be a new day. Make it a better day. When I get home, I am going to work out, because I know that will make me feel better. And then get back to work on my day job, because I have to. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night and a great day tomorrow. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow night. It will be a better day, I promise.